If it comes to making money, you can make it even if you're not born again. Is somebody hearing me? Even if you are not in the blessing of God, you can make money. Proverbs 10:22 says, the blessing of the Lord, it maketh rich, and does what? And adds no sorrow. It is not that people that are not born again cannot make money. But when you make it by your self-effort, you maintain it by your self-effort, and you live life by your own self-efforts. But when it is the Lord your God, He becomes responsible for everything that happens to you. So they too can also make money. The Bible says concerning Esau that he was a profane man. Because of a plate of food, he sold out his birthright. How many of you remember Jacob coming back with a lot of wealth? But he remembered that he had played cards on his brother Esau. So he sent his servants ahead of him. Go back and read Genesis and see how many cattle, how many sheep, how many things Jacob had sent to his brother Esau so that he could appease him for the blessing that he had collected from him. What was the response of Esau to him? Oh, you can keep it. Why? Because I have more than enough. Are you getting me? The Bible says Esau was not in the blessing of the Lord, but Esau rejected the wealth that came from Jacob because he said, I have more than enough. So never look at a man that is unsaved because he has a lot of money and begin to envy him and say, as long as I make money, as long as I make wealth, that is all that matters. No, all that matters is that you walk in the plans of God. That's all that matters in this life. In John chapter 4 verse 32, Jesus speaking, he said, my meat is to do the will of him that has sent me and to finish his work. That's all that is important. So we are not saying that it is impossible to make wealth if you're not working in God's plan. But it is more important for you to make wealth as you walk in God's plan. The moment that happens to you, God becomes responsible to you. And I cannot also tell you that there are no challenges that will surface here and there if you walk in God's plan. But God is always responsible as long as you walk in His plan.